George, what did you make of that?
It was good. It was entertaining. It was a bit of a. There's a bit of needle between them, which is something that I appreciate. So I very much enjoyed it.
Dean, Dillian, no doubt will be watching on the television as well.
Yeah, he'll be staying tuned. You know what I mean? Obviously, he's got to keep an eye on. It's his division, so he needs to keep a close eye and just see what's happening.
A lot's been made about the New York news conference, the one that was held last week, where Jarrell got underneath, AJ's skin a little bit. It seemed the last person to do that was Dillian White, your brother. Do you see it that way as well?
Yeah, no, definitely. I think that he's probably read from the same manuscript. Bit of theatrics, slamming the table, and so on. Not like as much as Derek and Frit, but he's playing the game well. You know what I mean? And it makes for an interesting fight. Today it was a lot more calmer from these two. AJ was a lot more vocal today than he's normally. He's normally a bit more of a gentleman. But like you say, there's a slight bit where he's got under his skin, and you saw a bit more of a vocal Joshua. But like he said, come June the 1st, he's going to go out there and pulverise him and make a new face for him.
And do you think that's what's going to happen? Because obviously Jarrell, kickboxer, never beaten, never knocked down even, and in New York as well.
Do you know what? He's a big old bruiser. 315 pounds, his head's bloody huge. It probably can take a bit of punching, but it's the same. I mean, his work rate's very good. Joshua is the cleaner, sharper boxer. So come June the 1st, we're going to find out if Joshua can take his punch and if Miller can take Joshua's punches. But I think if Joshua boxes smart, he's the champ. He's got great experience at this level fighting on a card of the magnitude. Miller's not really been there. He's never sold out any fights. He's fought undercards mainly. So listen, the pressure might get to him. Who knows? We're going to have to see. But, I'm going to be rooting for my UK guy and rooting for UK boxing all the time, man. That's what I can do, support.
And George, rooting for the UK guy yourself?
Well, I work with Wasserman, and they take care of Big Baby Miller, so I'm kind of compromised. Who'd have known?
Yeah.
Me not going with the conformity. Yeah, we're rivals. Yeah, it's fascinating because Joshua, who is always cool, calm, and collected, seems a little bit riled up. He's behaving a little bit differently. Maybe that's a conscious choice of his, or maybe he just can't help it. Big Baby's getting under his skin. Either way, it makes more exciting for the fans, and if we can continue this spicy build-up, it only makes for a spicy fight. So I think, as was said, Big Baby is a huge guy. It's in New York. They're the things that are to his advantage. Obviously, Andy Joshua is number one in the division. He's proven himself in the biggest of occasions. So let's see how it goes.
And Big Baby really is big, isn't he? Is he 23, 24 stone, something like that? Is that almost too big?
I think he's even bigger.
I haven't weighed him many times too, but yeah, it's when you hear the numbers, you think, well, how big can he be? But you see him, he's just the presence of him. He's a big guy, big guy.
26 stone.
Never
26,
25. I believe.
Yeah, wow.
Never been dropped, but you can imagine, you can see why. He's going to be able to absorb shots. But moves pretty agile for such a big guy. He's got good hand speed. It's going to be a good fight. It's going to be a very good fight.
And obviously nearer to home for you, Eubank DeGale, Eubank Jr, I should say, DeGale. What did you make of that result?
Yeah, great. great. My old buddy Eubank sort of retired my old buddy James DeGale. James DeGale dubbed it the retirement fight, so he's retired. Hopefully we never have to hear from him again.
Does it make you interesting that you want to come back and maybe fight Eubanks?
No, I boxed Eubank a year ago and I had a good win. To be honest, I'm really enjoying retirement right now. I might still be in the honeymoon phase, who knows? But great point, because if anything was going to make me want to fight, probably going to watch two old rivals going dust up would get some blood circulating, but it didn't. I was happy to sit at the side and enjoy it as a fan, and long may that continue.